Hi, this is a bonus video actually making beer can chicken, but my chicken came with giblets, or giblets, however you pronounce that, which I don't really use in the chicken. But I'm going to go ahead and make a giblet gravy right now. I've got a sprig of some rosemary from my mom's garden. If you have that, great, drop it in. If you don't even worry about it. Anything like that and sage would be good. So I'm just going to add some salt and pepper to this. Now, the technically correct way to do this is to take the liver out and add the liver near the end. But I'm not even going to mess with that. You know, we don't seem to have a problem with chicken liver taste. So I'm just going to add a little salt and pepper, and I'm going to let this just simmer for the time that my chicken's in. My chicken's supposed to be in for an hour and a half. So I'm going to go ahead and let this simmer for about an hour, and I'll come back when we add the flour and gravy this thing up. See you then. Okay, our gravy has been simmering for quite some time, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take a pan here and just put some, I'm using regular salted butter. That's my recommendation here for this, and I've just got it on medium heat. And what we want to do is we want to melt down the butter, and once we've melted down the butter, then we're going to add some flour to that. In the meantime, while this is getting together, let me find a whisk. Okay, I got my whisk, and butter's getting right down there. So I'm just going to eyeball it, and you want pretty much equal amounts of butter and flour. So this flour has to cook up really good in order to make this not taste raw. So we just go ahead and whisk in our flour to our butter. We're on medium heat, and we're going to give it, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. And you just want to moisten all the flour. And you want to wait until it smells like it's cooking. Kind of like a pie crust or something like that. So I'll get right back to you here. Okay, our flour has cooked up for a few minutes, and it's got it's starting to turn brown. It's got like a nutty smell and complexion. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of what we were boiling our giblets in. I'm just going to add that to that, stir it around real good, and add a little bit more, stir it around real good. It's kind of lumpy at the moment, but it's going to be fine. It'll, all these lumps will just work their way in, and then when you're done, just keep adding and stirring at the same time, and incorporating everything. And then from here, just keep on stirring, and then at the point where you've got everything well incorporated, you can go ahead and finish adding. Now, if you don't have these giblets, you can do this with chicken stock as well. It'll also come out with a really good gravy. So what we're going to do on this is we're just going to go ahead and incorporate everything in there, and we're going to let it simmer for about 8 or 9 minutes, just to kind of make all of these flavors come together and thicken up and everything like that. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, I've given my gravy about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, something like that. And then at the very end, you're going to want to go ahead and season it up with a little salt and pepper. Can't see the salt. I don't want to overdo it. There we go. And I'm going to just put a little ground pepper in there. Sprinkle a little bit. Whoops, that's way too much. Let me take some of that out. There we go. So, let me just give it a stir, and this is really good on mashed potatoes, over chicken breast, whatever you want to do. And that's that. And if you want to, you can actually add a little bit of milk to it to kind of give it a little creaminess. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this. If you do, please comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you in another video. Okay, and here's our finished gravy, and if you wanted to, you could actually cut up the giblets and put the giblets in the gravy, but we have some cats that are going to appreciate those giblets, so we're just going to use the stock that we used. And once again, you can use just store-bought chicken stock and make this that way if you want to. Thank you.